Hello! Right, we're back again for another test, and I got another superhot to try today, and it's going to absolutely nail me because it's been a week or maybe even longer since I've done another superhot test, and this is another cross from John, and a bit of a cryptic one, this one. This is the LZ3 TR7. Now, I've not got a clue what that means. All I do know is it's a Dorset Naga crossed with a Naglah F2, and apparently after I've done the kind of cut it open and had a bit of a sniff, apparently the note is going to tell me where the name came from. So there's the note. We'll keep that for a second. I'm just going to cut the pod open and have a little bit of a smell, and also just take a couple of seeds out for John because he's not got many of these pods. So just take the top off. Not much smell from the top. Cool. Quite a few seeds inside. Smells really fruity. It's got that in your face pungent superhot smell. It's got a similar smell to the Dorset, I suppose, that kind of bittersweet orangey Naga smell. And yeah, it smells quite nice actually. It smells very fruity and very pleasant. So just going to scrape a couple of seeds out. Try not to take too long. I know this is never the most exciting part of the video to watch, but it does take a bit of time to get the seeds out sometimes without disturbing too much of the inside of the pod. So I'll try and do it as quick as I can, and then what I'm going to do is I'll get the pod down and we'll open the note and see where the names come from. Okay, so that's a few seeds out of that side. Other side's a little bit easier to get out. So yeah, again, no seeds available for this one. I'm not going to be keeping any seeds. They're all going to John. So right, okay. Oh, it does have quite a pleasant fruity smell. Okay, so this is the, I've forgotten what it is already, the LZ3 TR7. Cheers. Well, taste isn't as sweet and fruity as it smells. A bit more of a bitter edge to it, but already pretty hot, as you can see. Going for the back of the throat, this one. Right. Well, apparently I've also got to look something up, so I've got my iPad here. Okay. LZ3 TR7 stands for Led Zeppelin 3 track 7. Now I know John's quite into his music, so I have no idea what track 7 of Led Zeppelin 3 is, but we shall ask Mr. Google. This is harder work than I anticipated. Okay. Wikipedia, come up. Led Zeppelin 3. Does it list the tracks? Still, it's turned into a bit of a hot coal in the throat now. Not too bad in the mouth, apart from the little localised areas where I've got bits trapped, but in the throat. Okay. Don't know if you can see it. Track 7, Led Zeppelin 3 is Tangerine. So there you go. That's why it's got the name LZ3 TR7. And yeah, I would concur, John. Actually, I didn't initially think tangerine, but it definitely does have that bittersweet, orangey kind of smell of a Naga. And yeah, I can see why you picked out tangerine, but not so much in the flavour, I have to say, having eaten it. But to be honest, there's not much flavour left in my mouth at all anymore. There you go, Tangerine. Led Zeppelin song. Tangerine is a song composed by Jimmy Page and performed by English rock band Led Zeppelin. It was released on their 1970 album Led Zeppelin 3. Awesome. Well, that was a cryptic little way to name a pod, and yeah, that worked out well, and that's where it's got its name from. But here's actually the Dorset Naga hot pod crossed with the Naglah F2. Also a very hot pod. So yeah, I think it's actually just starting to calm down a little bit. Peaked out in the throat now, and yeah, in all the confusion of iPads and notes and stuff, I forgot to start my stopwatch, so just let me check the time. Yeah, we're okay. Oh, we're okay. Yeah, awesome. Pretty decent burn on that one. Not a real all-round burn, but a real localised throat burn. But having said that, now it's finished with my throat, like they quite often do. It's now spread into the mouth, and if anything, the tongue is probably more painful now than the throat. So I think it's going to be one of those ones which just kind of dances around and causes a bit of prolonged pain here and there, but certainly over the worst of it now. My mouth's feeling a little bit sore actually. Just yeah, just enough to kind of cause that bit of soreness around the mouth and throat. But yeah, awesome. Flavour wise, yeah, it didn't taste quite as sweet and fruity as what it smelled. I have to say it had a bit more of a bitter edge, but then with that orangey kind of flavour note, I suppose, you do get that bittersweet taste coming through, but not quite so much sweetness as what I was expecting. But yeah, another awesome pod, and yeah, thanks to John for another bit of fun, cryptic name to try and decipher, but yeah, we got there in the end. Awesome. Right, I think that's about it. So yeah, thanks for watching. That was the LZ3 TR7, aka the Tangerine. Awesome. Thanks for watching. Catch you again very soon. Cheers.